Let me ask you something. How many times have you promised yourself, this time I'll stay consistent? You start strong, a few good days, maybe a week. You wake up early, you work out, you read. And then one day, you skip. And that one day turns into two. Two becomes a week. And suddenly you're back at square one, scrolling, feeling guilty, wondering why it's so damn hard to stay disciplined. Sound familiar? You see, most people believe they fail because they're lazy. But that's not true. You fail because you're using the wrong system. You're trying to force discipline instead of training your brain to enjoy it. And once you understand how to do that, everything changes. Part 1. Why discipline feels so hard. Let's start with the truth your brain doesn't want you to know. Your brain hates hard things. It's not because you're weak. It's because your brain is designed to save energy. Back in the ancient world, that meant survival. Today, it just means procrastination, junk food, and distraction. Your brain has one mission: find the easiest, fastest way to feel good. That's why it loves dopamine, the reward chemical. Every scroll, every notification, every snack, that's a dopamine hit. It's cheap, it's easy, and it tricks you into thinking you're satisfied. But here's the problem. The more you chase those quick hits, the more your brain forgets how to enjoy real effort. You build tolerance. Suddenly, normal life feels boring. Reading feels hard. Working feels exhausting. Gym feels impossible. You're not broken. You're just wired to chase the wrong reward. Part 2. The switch. The good news? That wiring isn't permanent. The human brain is plastic. It rewires itself every single day based on what you feed it. And that means you can teach your brain to crave discipline. Think about this. The first time you went to the gym, it felt terrible. But the 10th time, you started to feel a little proud. And the 30th time, you missed it when you didn't go. That's the addiction forming. Not to pain, but to progress. You've taught your brain that effort equals reward. And once that connection locks in, you'll stop running from discipline. You'll start craving it. So let's talk about how to create that connection fast. Part 3, Step 1. Make the first win feel good. Here's the trick. Your brain doesn't care what's good for you. It cares what feels good. So instead of trying to fight that, use it. Pair every act of discipline with something you love. When you study, play your favorite instrumental playlist. When you wake up early, drink your favorite coffee. When you work out, wear clothes that make you feel confident. The rule? You only get that reward when you're doing the hard thing. Your brain starts to associate effort with pleasure. It starts to look forward to discipline. This is how you begin to rewire your dopamine loop, and it can happen in a single day. Part 4, Step 2, redefine the reward. We've been taught to see success as the end result, the body, the money, the achievement. But people addicted to discipline, they get their reward from the process, because the process gives them something instant, proof. Proof that they showed up, proof that they followed through, proof that they're becoming who they said they'd be. Every small win releases dopamine, the real kind, the kind that builds, not burns. So track it. Cross off the day. Write "I showed up" in your journal. Watch your streak grow, and soon the action itself becomes the high. Part 5, Step 3, build identity through repetition. Here's where the addiction becomes powerful. Every time you choose the hard thing, even once, you cast a vote for the kind of person you want to be. You're not just going to the gym. You're proving you're someone who keeps promises to themselves. Do that enough times and it stops being effort. It becomes identity. You don't have to force discipline anymore because your brain now says, "This is who I am." And that's how real confidence is built. Not from hype, but from evidence. Part 6, Step 4, handle the hard days differently. There's one more thing nobody tells you. Even when you're addicted to discipline, you'll still have bad days. Days when you're tired, when life feels heavier than usual, when you just don't care. That's when you remind yourself, you don't need to do it perfectly. You just need to do it at all, even 10%, even 1%. Because when you show up on the days you don't feel like it, that's when the wiring locks in deeper. Discipline isn't about doing more. It's about showing up anyway. That's what builds emotional muscle. Part 7. Step 5. The emotional shift. There's a moment, and if you stay consistent long enough, you'll feel it, when discipline stops feeling like a sacrifice and starts feeling like freedom. Because suddenly you realize discipline is not the opposite of freedom, it's how you earn it. It's freedom from guilt, freedom from regret, freedom from being controlled by impulse. You stop chasing motivation because you don't need it anymore. You've built something stronger, momentum, and momentum becomes identity, and identity becomes power. Part 8. The real addiction. Being addicted to discipline doesn't mean loving pain. It means loving what pain creates. It means you've learned that growth feels better than comfort, that consistency feels better than chaos, that respect for yourself feels better than approval from others. And once you experience that feeling, you'll never want to go back. So if you're tired of starting over, if you're done depending on motivation that never lasts, start today. Don't think about the end goal. Think about your next action. One decision, one moment. Do the thing. Feel the win. Repeat it tomorrow. And watch what happens. You'll stop chasing dopamine from distractions. You'll start earning dopamine from discipline. And that's when the game changes. You were never lazy. You were just wired for comfort. But now you know better. You can rewire your brain. You can train yourself to love discipline. And once you do, you'll realize something powerful. You don't need motivation. You don't need to wait. You already have everything it takes to build yourself. Right here, right now. This is the Everyday Rise. And today, you rise through discipline.